Nice.
Yeah.
And this is so worth of filming right
Oh
here.
yeah.
Bilstein technology tested at the Nürburgring.
That's great. Other crypto? Or?
For now, we're gonna stay with Bitcoin and XRP
Okay.
because it's one of the best, the safest one in the market. Of course, there's a bunch of other stuff that we've seen, but the ones that we do trust are those two right now. Maybe in the future, some other ones might be adopted, but for now, because of safety purposes and they're so mainstream, BTC and XRP are gonna be accepted at marzaautogroup from now on. Yes, sir.
And it's very simple. I actually just
very
sent
simple.
Justin XRP, and there you go. He was able to receive his XRP, and it was a 15-second super easy transaction.
About 15 seconds. Yeah,
very easy,
and
simple.
Yeah, it's crazy because all we had to do is I shared you my QR
code. Yep.
You saw it. Transfer it.
It was all done by phone.
and what was it? 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
15 seconds, and apparently the fee was 0.0000001 XRP.
Yeah,
not even a cent.
Not even a cent. And with credit cards, how much is it, Justin?
It's 4%. So 4%, this is something that it's crazy. It's
quite a bit.
We want to
save. Up.
We want to save. We want to save the customer. We want to save the everybody. Right. Yeah. There's no need for this anymore. Yep. So it only makes sense.
Yeah, crypto will eventually take over, I feel, and. I mean, that's the road we're headed to. So it's best to adopt early.
Exactly.
Hi, Justin, what's up, man? What's going on?
Long time.
Long time no see, right?
What's going on,
it's been quite a few weeks.
Yes, it has.
So run it down, what we're doing here.
So we got this.
Of course, it's my 540, by the way.
Beautiful. The beautiful 540.
The beautiful 540.
Ready for a bath.
Yeah, man. It needs it needs
but no, it's great that you brought it in, man. Oil change. A nice little checkup,
Yeah.
We got to run through all these cars.
We did a quick little checkup underneath.
Yeah, so
everything checks out.
Everything's pretty good. I mean, for the age of the vehicle, and of course, we know that the history, it's been well maintained.
Yeah,
it's you got something going on here. I like it. I like it. So we're in for oil change.
Yep.
We did get a little bit ahead of the game. Went ahead and popped out our old oil filter.
Yeah,
we got this one ready to go back in. Of course, new oil seal. Going back in there. Once we're done with this, we're gonna torque it down to spec, right?
Yes.
And once we get it all sorted, let's go to the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and use our beautiful drain cart. Right?
Yep.
This thing right here.
This cart here.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, well, do we really need it? It's been a miracle.
It's been a big help.
Yeah. Again.
So, by the way, people that don't know. This cart was, I got it for review and then passed it on to Justin.
Yes.
And it's been helping him out of the
miracles. It helps. Yeah, no, honestly, because the drain buckets and stuff it's just a hassle. But this works great. So, okay. Our torque wrench is pretty much set.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I noticed you have a digital wrench. Do you recommend those, or?
Yes, I do. So this one's been really good to us. I've compared it. It's not the crazy best name brands, but I've compared it to the good stuff.
Okay.
And this one from Harbor Freight does pretty well. I compared it to a Snap-on, my uncle's shop.
And this is a Quinn, right?
Yeah, it's a Quinn. Okay. And digital, it hasn't failed us. We've done a bunch of valve covers and oil pans.
Nice.
It's we already broke one. We bought another one. That's how much we believe in it. Yes, sir. So we're just gonna go ahead and torque this down to spec, 24 Newton meters, and then we'll go back to the bottom. Yeah, especially these plastic caps. You always want to replace the seal, and you always want to torque it down to spec. I know some of you guys feel comfortable with your arm specifications, and there's no, I mean, if you know, right? But for us, I mean, we have to be sure. We have to make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be.
Definitely.
So the cool thing about this is that as soon as it starts getting tight,
and there you go, torque to spec.
She's ready to.
All right, Justin. So run down what you're going to do right here, and
now we are under the vehicle on this V8 model. Pretty easy access compared to other stuff, right?
Super simple, right?
Yeah, right here. We got
right in the front.
Yeah, our drain is literally right here. So we're going to go ahead and start popping that off. And we do have a crush washer. Came with the kit.
Cool.
Good.
All right.
So let's get our trusty ratchet on it. We are going to see how tight it is. Shouldn't be too tight. There you go. Proper. Whoever's doing these oil changes, they know what they're doing. There's no need to over-tighten these bolts.
Yeah.
Perfect. We're going to get a little splash, but we're going to get ready for it. So we got our nice little pan. Let her drain. I thought it was, I think it, what did we say, like 9 quarts? No, 8 quarts? We'll check right now. And I want to say not too bad. You've kept
pretty
up
good,
with it.
right?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, I've had some people with daily drivers come in with
brown,
black.
black. This one still has some color, so that's good.
This one's pretty good. Yeah.
Yep.
So here's our drain plug, right?
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is we're literally just gonna
remove
this old crush washer.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could get away with reusing it once or twice.
Yeah.
I know, but of course, having.
But it comes with the filter.
New.
You might as well just swap it out. Yeah.
No, surprisingly, this oil is not bad at all.
No.
Yeah.
Actually has more color than other oils I've seen.
The viscosity is pretty good too.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. I mean,
nice.
No harm done in putting some new stuff in there, right?
Yep.
Beautiful.
So just give it a quick clean, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's important for the surface, right? Where the crush washer is gonna mate.
Yes.
Yeah. You can have a little bit of oil residue, that's fine, but no debris or anything in there that could get stuck in between.
Okay.
So a little wipe down is pretty good. Go. Perfect. And yeah, this takes the same amount of torque spec as the oil filter housing. It was tightened nicely. Like it wasn't over tightened. It wasn't like in a bad situation.
Like when you take it to
Yes, that is like it's one of the biggest things. We get vehicles sometimes that have an oil change from a place
from another,
that should not be named, right? Well, not the other.
We'll make a little noise right there, so let's say
beep, no bad words. Nah, but yeah, it's always nice to see whenever the car comes in with beautiful.
There you go, nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get myself one of those.
Oh, highly recommended. I'm not affiliated with Harbor Freight or that.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good product.
But we would like to though.
Yeah.
If the opportunity comes across. Yeah.
Can't deny that. Well, speak.
Okay. All right.
So what do we got? We got an engine. We got a transmission, pipes, exhaust. Maybe a transmission oil pan gasket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking into. That it was going to need. Yeah.
And it's not even that crazy. Like it's
a typical BMW leak.
I guess I see it too much. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, and this is one of the biggest lies in the market.
Yeah.
It says no oil changing or top off necessary lifetime.
No.
But they should have the little letters here, the lifetime of the warranty.
Of the warranty. There you go. That's
because we do service transmissions. We do,
Yeah.
and it's miracle workers. I've saved them from shuttering and doing all these things. But luckily, it's just that. That's just it.
Yeah.
How are we doing over here? Surprisingly, not that bad. We got a little bit from valve cover gaskets, but nothing alarming. I've seen modern vehicles with worse.
Worse?
Oh yeah, a lot worse. Let's see how this side is actually not as bad. Yeah, no, she's good. And yeah, you do have aftermarket headers in here.
Yeah, they're aftermarket.
Yeah,
so what I was thinking about doing was maybe cutting these off.
Oh, definitely.
And
we could definitely cut right here. And this looks like a 2.5 inch pipe. And we replace that 2.5 inch pipe to here. We can keep this flange so you can still have that, in
like
case
stock,
we need to move something.
Yeah.
I love doing that. These, I'd recommend keeping. These are resonators.
Yeah,
these are actual hollow. They're not cats or anything like that. Mm-hmm. These are also resonators, right? But these right here, you want to keep these because these take the raspiness away. If the engine would produce any type of rasp. Right?
Yeah.
But I usually, like whenever we do exhaust modifications for all our clients, we start one at a time. And then we get to the point where we're satisfied.
True.
And then back here on the mufflers, again, it'd be in an NA. It would be nice to start with that one.
Yeah.
And see how she sounds. And if we still want some more rumble, then we start working with this guy. I would keep that resonator there.
Yeah.
And remove this guy. Why? Because the resonator is kind of like a noise filter in a way.
Filter,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like on my setup, I have 3-inch exhaust with a single turbo. And I actually added a resonator so it could take that a little bit of drone on the highway.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah.
So if it's loud, it's cool. But when it comes to drone, I'm not a fan of the drone,
Yeah.
especially when you're doing highway cruising.
Exactly.
I don't like it.
And that's where these guys come into play. They'll help. They'll help for the drone. So, tech tip of the day: don't take your resonators off.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna give you any more power.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we keep looking at everything. I mean, it's amazing how these vehicles were built so well.
Yeah.
And
This is a really old car.
They take and they take the beating, bro. Like I'm surprised that your differential is not leaking.
Yeah.
The suspension component. Yeah, we got a little bit of spider webs, but that
hasn't
doesn't matter.
been moved in a while.
Everything is really, really nice.
Yeah.
And this is so worth of filming right
Oh
here.
yeah.
Bildstein technology tested at the Nürburgring.
That's crazy.
This is amazing.
I didn't even know I had exactly that.
Yeah, no, this is top of the line, bro. I've never seen this before.
That's crazy.
Especially on a 94.
Yeah, especially on an older one.
Yeah, no, it's whoever had this they knew, or at least
doing.
they were getting advised by a proper BMW person.
Word advice.
I mean, AC Snitcher wheels.
Yeah.
You know, I think some of us really enjoy the patina and the older performance products because we don't get that anymore.
No, we don't. Yeah, that same quality is gone on most parts.
Yeah. But look at your sway bar links are there. They got their rubber.
Yeah. So still good.
Bushings. I mean, it's all there.
Yeah, I mean, the car runs nice and straight. It doesn't really shake at all at highway speeds. It's pretty solid.
It is, man. Congrats with this one.
Thank you.
This is one of your nicer ones.
This is one of my nicer ones. Yeah, the other ones are projects. I bought them for that reason.
So I did went ahead and tighten this.
Yes, what I was having an issue with.
So you shouldn't have a leak here at all with these fuel filters.
With the fuel filter.
But
and like you mentioned, they do sell.
Yeah, I'll look for this. I'll look for them so we can get a real nice 90 degrees and everything. And I'll get that for you. I'm pretty sure we can find it.
Yeah.
But as of now, you shouldn't be leaking.
Nice. Okay.
You shouldn't be leaking. I already tightened a little bit on the other ones.
Yeah.
Even if it does, I would like to see this car back, and we can just do that.
Yeah.
We can just do those, and pretty straightforward. Not a big issue. Yeah. Even these control arms have a polyurethane bushing right there. Look at that. That's poly.
Yeah, I noticed that the last time I lifted it up on the jack stand, I was looking at that and I was like, wow.
It's so nice whenever they take care of a car, man. It makes me feel good.
Yeah, so the previous owner did put a lot of money into this car, I'll tell you that.
All right.
He put a ton of money. So I was just kind of in a way, the right place at the right time when I got this car.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Let me bring her down. Let's pour some oil in there.
Yep.
Let's get it going.
Let's get that done. And then we're going to finish it off with Marzaautogroup decal.
yes, for sure. Yep, I love it. So this is our first 6 quarts going in. There we go.
So much easier, less mess, huh?
Oh yeah, and since we do buy the oil in bulk, we need to measure it. And
so, how much does this car take again, Justin?
8 quarts, 7.9 according to Mitchell on Demand.
Wow.
7 point. So yeah, we're gonna throw 8 quarts in there.
So for you guys that have questions about that, it isn't. I've heard many times 6, 7. Don't take a guess. Justin just mentioned where to find that information.
Yeah, it's. I mean, even if there's a lot of people out there that can download ISTA and all that stuff, which is the diagnostic system for BMWs.
Yes.
I mean, it takes 5 minutes. Look it up. It's gonna tell you what type of viscosities, how much oil you can throw in there, and all that. If you don't know, ask somebody. Call your auto parts store, or whatever. I mean, this one has a dipstick still, right? But for most of the modern cars that
thank God it has a
dipstick. For the modern ones that have an oil level sensor, you won't know until you overfill it.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things. Always, of course, if you're uncertain, like it's hard, there's no information. It's like whenever we do an oil change on an exotic, for example.
Yeah.
We measure whatever we get out of the vehicle, whatever comes out of the engine. Of course, considering that you don't have any oil leaks, whatever. But if you got 7 quarts out of the car, throw 7 quarts in it, and then check your oil level. Right.
Nice.
Yep. I'm gonna go get 2 more quarts, and that'll be good.
And so here, this engine bay, I do need to clean it, but I just need to make time. I've been pretty busy. Work
time
and
is
life.
it's coming, David. It's coming.
Yeah, yeah.
We're almost there.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the other video. I'm actually replacing the headlight covers. I already did that side right there, which that video will be out sometime this week. I just need to do these. It's just kind of time consuming, and that's the other reason why I haven't finished, but stay tuned for that video as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna feed her the last 2 quarts and we should be good to go. We'll give her a start. We'll let the oil prime. We'll check your oil level and we should be good. It's always so satisfying watching this oil go.
Yeah, the oil.
Right? But no, yeah, you got a good car here. I like this.
This is one of the good ones.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Perfect.
It's pretty good. No mess.
No mess. I mean, even sometimes you still get a mess, right? But
yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
be careful enough.
You can't win them all.
Exactly. Again, it's I don't know if it's a bad habit or a good habit, but I like to clean all these mating surfaces. Again, you have a little bit of debris or whatever that are stuck in between.
It won't close right.
It won't close right. You have a little leak, whatever. And it's like, I need a new oil cap. Well, it was just dirty. Yeah. Yes, sir. Beautiful. And since it's here, we're just gonna check real quick.
Yeah. Missed the whole dipstick thing.
Yeah. It's right here. Okay. I haven't done this in a long time.
In a long time.
Yeah, pulling a dipstick out of a car is weird now for me. It's always like, I just check the computer.
Check the computer, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're great. Actually, once we start it, it's gonna prime the system. The oil filter housing is going to take
some of
again,
that.
yeah, and we're gonna be right on the dot.
Yep. This one doesn't have an exhaust, full exhaust system. It does have a suitcase. I just can't remember what brand it is from. So. So there you go. That's a cold start. Well, not really cold start. Semi cold start.
Delete that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't able to film that way.
There you go.
That's funny.
Okay, now that we started it and everything, we're right in the center.
Nice. So
it's almost like if we knew.
Let's see. Let's go. Let me get. Man, there you can see it.
Right in the center. There's no need to. No,
yeah, take some off with your hand.
Remember, right now the engine is fully lubricated. Your camshafts, everything is full of oil now. Your oil filter housing.
Yeah.
So this is good. This is what you want to see.
Nice.
You don't want to overfill it either.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the car also, I just had bought a new battery, guys. If you are interested in batteries, I usually do Walmart. They have lifetime warranty, so you can kind of just swap out when if your battery dies.
Yes, sir. There you go. Well, oil change is complete. Pretty straightforward.
Yep.
It's crazy. Even
pretty simple.
McLarens and everything is still the same way.
It's the same
it's
thing.
Just
Yeah.
like Lamborghini has like 11 drains, but it's still the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean, I guess this concludes the oil change.
Yep. Well, that concludes the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what else you'd like to see. But I'm always uploading videos, so until next time.